Level 1 shop. So I'm thinking based on that the shops are going to level up. Yes. What do I have here? Show me what the found here. Ooh. Blunt sword. Woo! With some powerful new cards. Alright. So maybe that's what I should have done in that, in the battle there, is actually right-clicked instead of left-clicked. So, we have Chop, which will target 2 different people. As for Weak Chop, so I'm wondering if all the Chop cards at this point choose 2 different targets. And I'm saving the dude's pickled herring. Can't take it away from me. Uh-oh. Gary, you need to cut back on the coffee, man. Seriously, man. Gotta relax. Gonna give yourself a hernia or something, you know, blood vessel's gonna burst in your eye. Alright. Following the trail of footsteps and dropped plunder, he finds the kobold raiders camped in the woods a league from Omelet. Now is the time, while they are scribbling over their loot, to strike back. That would be squabbling over their loot. Alright. Those new Chop cards should help. That would be good. Now, I think that's where he said, if not. Why, how convenient. Not quite enough to kill them both, but at this point, I don't want to move away. They can still follow. I'd rather go first. Alright, so I'm gonna give these guys a shot. Get the bunker down. Gary's gonna run up. I'm gonna smack that kobold upside the head. Bing. Weakly strikes Weroth. Weroth. Gonna exercise the better part of valor. I don't know what else he's got in his hand there. He's got 2 cards I can't see. Yes, we know I've gone full screen. Let's take a chance. Excellent. Weak Chop and the Weak Strike. So this is going to do it for him. is correct. Now, one thing I question. I guess it's okay. Let me click onward. No one cares what I think. We only care about loot. Party is Card Hunter certified. Another woodsman's axe. Well, now this is an interesting sort of thing here, because that blunt sword doesn't seem to do, it doesn't have any cards that do 5 damage, and it certainly doesn't mount to target. But seems a little more reliable against single targets. But nonetheless, I like the idea of 2 axes. Alright. Pushing on through the forest, a musty stench alerts you to the presence of the remaining kobolds. It seems they are gathering their ill-gotten possessions and getting ready to flee. Put them to the axe. Alright, so there's a whopping 2 of them. Really want to be in a position to take advantage of having 2 of them next to me. But I don't want them coming up around me. Strike that guy. I actually want to stop. Gary, you're killing me. Alright, I thought he was going to move the other one up. Well, then let's move in. Oh boy. Snick. You jerk. I do like the chicken shield, though. Block any with damage 4 or less. It's not showing me that with the prompt there. You will fail. And somehow manages. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Both cards were... Both cards were discarded. Your puny chicken shield could not stop me. Having sent the raiders packing, you explore their camp. There is little treasure to be had. Ugh, who cares? A nearby cave reveals a crude earthen tunnel leading into the darkness. Is this where the kobolds have come from? Is this where the loot is? Only further adventures will tell. Woo! Woo! Weroth has leveled up. Has more health. Convenient, seeing as I just learned about them. So let's see what we got here. Block any 6+. So I'm going to have to get extremely lucky for that to trigger. Ho ho ho. Now this is what I'm talking about. What are you talking about, no loot? What are you talking about, no loot? There's plenty of loot. Alright, I like this hatchet better than I like. It's one less chop card, but I don't like having those weak strikes. I like having a couple single target options. Kobold killer. Discard your oldest card when you play this. You may not play this card if it's the only card in your hand. Alright. I didn't see an indication of which was, I didn't really see an indication of which was my oldest one. So I'm going to make the shuffling joke. Run, walk, shuffle. What was there before I did that? 3 walk cards. Ooh. Well, I don't really need the run. That's the whole thing. I've got dash, I get that every round. We'll leave the boots off. Elves don't like to wear shoes. They're weird like that. Alright. I'm not selling the pickled herring. Oh. Prompt. Hey! Might be nice if there was a, maybe a little sound or something there that was, that indicated that was there. Oh, so this was the point I was going to make earlier. And I don't know if you noticed it. Every turn, I get that card. So, in the end, if you're not using it, tricky shoeless elf, you'll notice at the end of that battle I had like 3 of those dash cards left. And I'm not sure that not giving up the pickled herring. I'm not sure that it's a really good idea to be. I mean, I'm sure they've tested this. But it just seems to me to be overkill if I'm drawing that card every turn. And maybe it's just because I only have one character right now too. But I didn't really seem to be needing to be using all that much movement, so. Well, we'll see how it plays out. All that matters is I have my pickled herring.